Hi guys, this is Michelle,
And I'm Lexi.
and you are listening to Book to the Couch.
So grab a snack, get cozy, and meet us on the couch, even though we are not on the couch.
We are currently in my kitchen.
With our 100 views cake. We're celebrating today, guys. It's so big for us, okay? 100 is a big number.
Babies. Our baby podcast.
We're babies. You know what? One day we'll be celebrating 100,000. Speak that into the air. Clock it. But anyways, so today we figured we would shoot the shit a little bit, give y'all some hot takes, devour our hard-earned cake.
We earned this cake.
We did. And
But also discuss what we learned in the few months that we have been doing this podcast.
it is only 5 months old.
Yeah, we started back in May.
4 or 5 months old.
But we
So-
started planning this like back in January, I think it was.
No, it was like November. It was like a little bit after you guys moved here.
Yeah, and it was like January
No,
when we started
wait.
seriously like planning about it.
Yeah,
Like,
because
yeah,
in
no, it's like-
October we were watching Twilight, I remember, and then we were like, "Oh my god, we should do a podcast." And then we started coming up with ideas. It was like 4 months in the making, and then we finally started recording it, and now we do it weekly. And it's so fun.
So much fun.
And I can't wait for our future. We have so many things planned. It's going to be so great. I'm so excited for us, and I'm very proud of us for how
Yeah.
far we've come now and sticking to it.
We did take a small little break, but we had to.
It's
have a
needed
mental-
sometimes. It's really needed.
We needed a mental recharge and also figure out what we wanted the podcast to really be.
Mm-hmm. And we got it.
We got it all figured out.
But so
I think one of the things that because we touched on it a little bit last episode, where we kind of discussed that going forward, we're probably not going to be doing any more like majorly themed like reading lists. What we'll probably do instead is we'll make reading lists of the books that we actually read.
Yeah.
And it'll be after the fact rather than before the fact, because we've kind of felt like making lists for us as readers, me and her. This might not pertain to everybody, but for us, it was extremely hard to really get into those books because it felt pressured.
Yeah.
And I don't like feeling pressure when it comes to reading. I wanted it to be fun. It took the fun out of
I love how we did like a whole episode about like reading not being pressure, and then we put loads of fucking pressure on ourselves.
We 100% did that, didn't we? Yeah.
We did. Yeah, and then we put loads of pressure on ourselves to actually like do the cowboy month. It was fun. I
It was
loved the
nice
books I
learning
read.
to-
Okay, well, I liked most of the books I read.
Yes, I liked most of the books that I read, but I feel like we also learned a bunch of things. Like, unfortunately, when it comes to cowboy romances, they are all
Yeah, there's
kind
not
of the
really
same. There's
any
not a whole lot of
like
variation.
no, and it kind of sucks
Give me
because
a
like
city boy and a country
yes,
girl.
yeah.
That's what I need.
Literally, we talked about that last episode, but that would be great. That would have been something that I would have really enjoyed because, all of them kind of have the same like city boy or city girl, country boy on a farm, tragic backstory kind of thing.
I want both of the parents alive.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that's
And
what I
happily
want.
married, please.
Yeah,
Like
please. Because they're either dead or divorced.
yeah, and like I read books to escape reality. I don't want that trauma.
I want good, happy families.
Yeah. But we're not going to dwell too much on Cowboy Month because we wrapped that up last week. So if you want to go watch that, go ahead. Back it up. Go watch it. But yeah, with the pressure thing, I never want to feel pressure when I'm reading because I do read it to escape reality and, get in my own world instead of my own head. So,
It's a nice escape.
yeah, and I don't want to feel pressure in that or I won't enjoy reading. And it's my favorite pastime right now. I've loved it for years, so I don't want to not love it. But some of the things that I've learned over the past few months, especially with like editing and everything like that, I have a whole new appreciation for people who do podcasts because it's not easy.
No, it is not.
And-
It's just us two
Yeah.
running the show.
Like
We're doing
we don't
everything.
have
We're running the social media.
yeah.
Which is why they're kind of lagging, but
Yeah.
But we have also our own
We're gonna
personal-
get better, okay? We promise. We're gonna get actual like microphones soon. It's gonna change. We're gonna be doing like videos like this, like hopefully like within
regularly.
the next like
Few months.
months. We're gonna be doing videos regularly. You know, it's really hard. So like I have a new appreciation for people who like have built their podcast from the ground up. And not, I'm not saying like people who have podcasts that were already established don't work hard. I'm just saying like people who went into having a podcast with literally nothing, like kind of like us, you know, it
We got our cell phones and $20 mics.
exactly. Like I have a whole new appreciation for you guys because it is the editing process is kind of long sometimes, especially with longer episodes. So that's why sometimes
Also the planning.
Yeah.
So while she does most of the editing for the episodes,
she goes into planning
I
and
go
it's
into
very
planning
appreciated.
more detailed oriented. So I'm the one that's been coming up with all the episode ideas, the Mad Libs, the questions, the
Y'all, there's
the
cat.
reviews.
We have
Yeah, I
the
have
cats
3
running
cats,
around.
and
So
unlike every other time that we record,
they have
they're
the
sleeping.
zoomies.
They have zoomies right now.
But
don't
it's
know why.
it's okay.
They've not been given any catnip.
But yeah, she
I think it's the
definitely.
sunlight,
Yeah,
the
probably.
vampires.
Yeah, she definitely does most of the planning for the episodes.
We do collaborate.
We do with
bounce
ideas, of course,
ideas
and
about
stuff like
back and
that.
forth.
But that's something I've learned is planning also takes a lot of like brain power and hard work because you know we're coming up with episodes like weekly and like things to do and you know not getting like awkward silences or anything, like keeping the conversation going. And I mean for us it's natural, like
Yeah.
we yap
We're very-
all the time.
I
But-
think there's only been a handful of times we've been over at my house where
Where
we're just like
it's just
very dead
silent.
quiet. We're just like,
Yeah. We're just chilling, and it was after the fact that we had yapped for a couple hours.
yeah. It's usually after we've had like heavy talks and we're like, you know what,
We
both
need
kind of,
to-
like de-escalate
yeah.
our own levels right now.
Yeah, so that we love yapping, and we love yapping about books. But
Oh yeah,
so-
we can spend hours.
literally we
I think-
have.
We'll spend like a good hour to 2 hours before actually recording the episode, talking about
Debriefing.
just debriefing, like ideas that we have for the episode, books, our issues with the books, ideas or things that we want to talk about on that episode. We're
Yeah.
like, yeah, no, like
And we also talk about it beforehand, so it's not just
Yeah.
like, well, I don't know. Sometimes we do be spewing shit that just comes to our brain, like
we're both much like that.
90% of the time because we have ADHD. That's how it is. But the other 10% we do actually discuss before
We have some structure of a plan.
before
Like
we get
some
on
structure,
here.
not a lot.
We do get off base a little bit. I actually have been told that like we sound very wise. Yeah, my mom's friends, hey guys, if you're watching this, they have told her that we sound very knowledgeable in what we're speaking about and very wise. So I was like, well, thanks, because we actually don't know fucking shit.
Totally not that. It's totally not that older sister complex. coming
Yeah,
through.
literally.
Both
but-
of us being the oldest daughters.
Yeah. Love that trauma. Oh my god. Okay. I keep knocking my shit over. Anyways, this video is very chaotic probably. This is just how we are on a daily basis. Y'all are just going to get
This
to see
is-
that.
This is a day in the life.
But yeah, no, we've definitely come a long way from where we were when we first started.
I feel like we're learning better time management skills too.
Yeah.
because I've gotten better about like structuring my plan better, about like planning and stuff.
Yeah.
That way I'm not trying to cram it all the night before because hello, ADHD. I like to procrastinate and leave it until like the night before. Or one time where I did it the hour before Lexi was supposed to come over and record.
Hey, you know what? It's fine. We got it done and it turned out really good.
Actually, I think it was one of our better episodes too.
Probably. I mean, literally, I think like, okay, so like
I
structured
have better brain power sometimes
when
like,
it's just
right
going
before-
off the top of your head. Like
I usually come up with the funnier things to say when it's like just off the top of my head. If I
Yeah,
don't plan it,
yeah,
I don't
same.
think about it. Just say what.
I
comes to my-
feel like in front of the camera, it's like so easy to like hide your like real like personality because you're like, oh, I'm gonna be judged for this, I'm gonna be judged for that. I don't give a fuck, okay? I
spent my whole life in church. I'm done with it.
exactly. I don't care. Like, I mean, y'all can say what you want about our podcast because there are some people who don't support it, which I get it. It's fine. But also, I lost my train of thought because of Simba.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I have a bigger, larger cat, and he's trying to climb the wall for some reason.
I'm pretty sure you guys probably heard him in the background clawing at the wall for
Scratching the wall.
whatever reason. But there are some people who don't support us. I get it. That's your prerogative, whatever. But
Ruin everybody's cup of tea.
exactly.
I've accepted
Our
that a long time.
personalities are very broad. They're very out there. So I get it.
Abrasive is one used to call. I'm like a prickly cactus.
But yeah, we are devouring this cake and it's actually really good.
Surprisingly. I normally don't like marble cake, so I'm not a huge fan of vanilla.
All right, so we're going to get into some hot takes. Literally just about anything, okay? Movies, TV shows, books, whatever comes to mind.
I heard one of yours when you were telling Daniel something about Superman. Something about Lex Luthor?
Okay. Okay. Apparently it's a hot take. Lex Luthor is very fine, okay? I don't
What
even...
part? The part where he was like trying so hard not to cry.
No.
His lip was quivering. That lip quiver.
Bro, in the
I'm not
new...
gonna lie. I give you crap, but yeah, 100%.
In every universe, he's hot. Especially Smallville. Oh my god. I have a Funko Pop that's signed by him. It's literally in a box. It is my most prized possession. Lex Luthor is one of my favorite characters of DC ever. I love him. I will support him no matter what, okay?
I'm so surprised you didn't say the Green Lantern from that one, because, you know.
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, Nathan
I
Fillion.
love him and I liked his character.
It was that haircut.
It was.
It was
That fuck ass
fucking
haircut. It was so bad. I know it's comic book accurate, but oh my
She was
god.
against that haircut. What's wrong with my haircut? 300 something people like it.
I love that part. But yeah, so I guess that's a hot take. Not everybody finds him hot. I get it. I do though. So
I've seen some wild hot takes, okay, though. Like, I've watched some of those videos where they're, like, saying some of the most jackass water shit, but there's also some that I'm like, you know what, that makes sense. Like, I'm forgetting his fucking name. The line from the second Lion King. Koba. I think is his name?
which one are you talking about?
The villain's son.
Oh,
In
yeah.
Lion King 2.
Yeah. What's the hot take on that? People find him hot?
Yeah.
Oh,
apparently.
well, yeah, I guess. I mean, not. I personally don't, but
I keep it mostly to aliens.
yeah.
I'm telling you, that fucking the lady captain from Treasure Planet. I was obsessed with her as a kid. I don't know what was up with me. I was so odd. It was. I think I was mostly inspired to be like her.
Yeah.
Like in charge. Not that in charge.
Oh god. Okay. So I don't really know any hot takes. I have a lot of them, but a lot of them I can't actually say. You know what I mean? Because they're really hot.
Girl, what are you about to say? Like Venom or some shit? Because that one's not a hot take. I've seen his ass get put on a fucking cake so many times.
No, Casper is definitely one of my hot takes.
How could I fucking forget that and then think about Lex Luthor? Oh god damn it, it's so patterned.
I didn't even think about that. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, so I love Baldwin apparently.
counter type.
It makes sense, I guess.
Now you know what to look for.
I guess. I do love a good buzz cut, so that makes sense. Semi-bald. I don't know really. Another one of my hot takes is I don't know. I guess it's not really a hot take, but I don't see a lot of people saying, but John Cena's fucking fine. He's a beautiful man, and that may be controversial or hot take.
Yeah. No,
I'm not
I agree with you on
seeing
that.
I'm not seeing a lot of people say he's like hot. I've seen a lot of people say he's a good person, but they're not like, oh my
I think
god,
he's both.
he's so fine, you know. So I guess that would be a hot take. What's one of yours?
God. God, really weird one. Gotta think.
I don't have any really weird ones because all of mine.
Honestly, my weirdest ones were Shrek and fucking.
But even that's not weird nowadays. It's so normalized to have these kind of
Everybody's
crushes.
obsessed with Shrek.
Yeah, everybody loves.
Everyone finally recognizes it for the cult classic that it is.
Like, yeah. Scream is another hot take. He's the mask. Book Girls, that's not really a hot take because
I was not.
I don't know. I don't have any crazy wild crushes. All of mine are like someone's mentioned them before, so
I feel like Although I do want to ask, what are you reading recently? Since we've ended Cowboy Month, what have you finished anything? Have you read anything? Because I have a lot.
Okay.
I've read nearly an entire series. I'm in the middle of book 4 right now.
Merman.
I'll enjoy it.
I'm gonna read it eventually, so we'll probably discuss that later on in the podcast, honestly, because the books sound scrumptious and good. So
I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I did. I finished the first one, immediately read the second one in one day, and then started the third one. Finished that in about the same time, just like a day and a half. And now I'm in the middle of the fourth one. I'm also gonna read the novella, which is, from what I'm understanding, she's mentioned briefly in the first book. So when you do read it, it's kind of like her overarching story. It's the
full
first
circle moment.
Yeah, it's like the first human and Undine. Undine, as they call them.
I gotta get a drink. Hold on.
Yeah, so we've already established I like my monster romances.
I don't know why I'm holding it back. Like they can't see me holding it back. It's fine. This video is very chaotic. It's good.
Welcome to the chaotic energy of us.
I have been reading The Fall of Bradley Reed. It's so good. It's very fall. It's very like Halloweenish, like kind of season changing. Like yeah, it's not really a mystery, I would say, but it's kind of like a semi thriller because of the fact that, you know, FBI agent stalking her for a year, that kind of thing. It's very good. I've not actually been reading that much the past couple of days though, because I started on my sweatshirt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How's that coming along?
I got my candy canes put on my sleeve for
When they were
so Christmas. Yeah.
So if you didn't know, if we haven't, I think we've discussed it a handful of times. We found this idea on Instagram. I forget the original creator.
Her name is Lauren. I know that because I looked at her TikTok a couple of days ago to get some inspo because I was like, this is such a cool idea, and we had talked about it, and so
yes, we had seen her videos of her making hers, and we were like, oh, that's such a cool idea. And so I started mine a few weeks ago. I haven't worked on it recently because work has been busy, and most of my audiobook listening is done at work while I'm working. So I don't really want to be like, when I come home, I don't really want to have more earbuds in my ear. I kind of just want to usually nap.
Yeah.
I usually want to nap or read a physical book and get really lost in the world.
I feel that. Yeah.
I haven't really had time to work on it, but I've decided what I'm going to do with mine, which is going to be a little bit different than I think how you're doing yours.
Yeah.
Is the torso part is going to be little drawings or ideas representing 4 or 5-star books that I like. And then the sleeves are going to be dedicated to short quotes.
Yeah. Mine is going to be shows on one sleeve because I have way too many shows and movies and stuff that I absolutely love and am interested in. And then on the other sleeve is going to be bookish related things. And then I think at the bottom, because how my sweatshirt is, it's kind of got that cinch at the bottom. So it's kind of like got that big, thick
gap, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to put my favorite bands or something at the
Nice.
bottom. Like they're, because all of them have like a significant like way
Symbol.
that they write their name or a symbol or something like that. So it's going to take a while, yeah. But it's really relaxing. And I think that's how I'm going to end up getting like
Into audio.
started into audiobooks.
We
So
had a craft night the other night, and I started everybody listening to Butcher and Blackbird.
which I love. I can't wait to finish reading it.
And you were able to really focus on the book and what was happening.
Because I was doing something with my hands at the same time.
See, I told you,
so.
if you're doing something like crazy.
It's easy. However, just sitting there and not doing anything and just listening to it, I can't really. Yeah, I can't immerse myself in anything if I'm not actually like moving my hands. See, I talk with my hands. Like there's no. Like I can't. If someone were to tie my
great
hands
when you're going for like a long walk too, because you're kind of just
yeah. When I start
like to disappear and daydream anyways when I'm walking.
Yeah.
So
at the gym, it'll be really nice. I think it'll be good to like get myself into that zone.
I don't know. I don't know about that. It's already kind of weird enough sometimes because I'll have to. There are some books I'll be reading or listening to when it gets to those spicy scenes, and I'm like, I've got to pause this. I don't know if I can listen to this because I work in a grocery store and
people ask for help all the time.
You don't want to be listening to that shit when there's sweet old ladies around you.
Where's the bread?
I have an eternal fear that one of these days that my phone and my AirPods are just gonna, the Bluetooth is
disconnect,
and it's gonna start playing aloud, and I would hide under a rock and never come out. I would disappear.
Those old ladies about to get an earful.
You know they probably read worse. I used to pick my grandma's like romance books off her bookshelf. I've read a couple of those. Those were weird.
Yeah. Speaking of like audio and stuff like that, Quinn is well worth the $8 to pay for it for a subscription. It is so good. It's like Audible Erotica, I think is how it is, or
you realize how many book subscriptions I already have?
Oh yeah, no, I know you do. You don't need any more, but I'm just saying it is definitely worth.
I'm already trying to convince Daniel to let me possibly upgrade to the 2 credits a month type of audio Audible.
It's really good though.
Although at this point, I think it's just worth it if I don't and just continue to buy the audiobooks after I use my credits.
Yeah, I don't know if you've watched The Summer I Turned Pretty. I think we've discussed this a little bit, but
I have not watched it.
Okay.
When I tried to read that series, I couldn't really get into it because I'm not really big into YA romance.
Yeah, it's the last season definitely isn't YA, but the first 2 definitely are. But it's really good. It's like I don't know.
I feel like it was put out in a very oversaturated time. It didn't feel any different to any other contemporary YAs that were out at that time.
However,
but again, I don't read YA.
I read it when I was like 17, 18, I think, and then like I revisited it when I was like 21 because the show was about to come out, so I was like, let me reread this. And so the guy who plays Conrad, who is incredibly beautiful, he did a Quinn audio like right after the season ended, and oh my god. The things that came out of his mouth on that, you would never ever think, because of the character he played on The Summer I Turned Pretty. I was baffled. It was really good though. Also, I feel like that's kind of a hot take. Like books, smutty books, that is not the equivalent to watching porn, in my opinion. I feel like that's a hot take because dudes who don't get it, they think that that's considered porn. It is definitely not.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some that definitely equate to just
straight
up. There's no plot whatsoever. It's just straight fucking.
Yeah.
It's sex.
Yeah.
And that's porn. There is a very handful few, but you gotta like really dig deep for those.
Yeah. But
you gotta be specifically looking for those.
I've seen where dudes get mad about
I want
it.
to have that conversation because let's have a conversation about that. They call what we read porn, but they're out here reading fucking Game of Thrones and shit,
Or watching it.
or watching Game of Thrones.
Yep. Yeah, have you seen that shit? I mean,
At least ours is
see, that's my
like
thing.
between the characters, it's consensual.
Yeah, and not only that, but like when we're reading,
Hot
we
take.
could imagine our partner, as the other person. When you are watching porn, that is 2, 3, 4, however many people you watch on this, it is that person. You cannot imagine it as someone else when you're watching it. So that's like technically, like if you're watching porn and you're in a relationship, I don't mind that. But
It's between the partner. It's between the two people or two parties.
yeah, like you have to, like, I think that a conversation needs to be had before that. And like watching it together, go off, clock it. Okay. But like, I think that it needs to be talked about with your partner before you do that, because I feel like that's a little bit disrespectful, because it's like, why are you watching that when I'm right here? You know what I mean? Like, and with books, it's not like that, because like I said, you can imagine your partner, and not only that, but like dudes benefit from book talk, girls. I know they do. I mean,
Yes, I do.
exactly. You can't really benefit from porn, really, because
I mean, you can depending on
other
the
than
relationship. It
getting
depends on
off,
the
but like,
relationship. Again, this all boils down to like depends on the relationship and the people in the relationship.
but I feel like
But
that's a really
just to say
controversial
that
hot
all
take.
romance is just straight up porn is wrong, especially considering that some of the bigger fantasy names out there definitely have sex in it
Mm-hmm.
and are a lot more pornographic and like sometimes violent in
Yeah.
those acts. Whereas in romance, that's not. A lot of the time, it's just part of the story. Yes, is it a good part? 100%.
That's like listening.
We consider it a reward for our hard-earned reading.
Exactly.
A slow burn between two people who are just fighting to not be with one another. The fucking tension between them.
Yeah.
It's a reward.
Yeah.
It's like a piece of candy.
It's like a reward.
It's like dessert after you have a really bad meal at your aunt's house.
Mm-hmm.
Woman can't cook and she's definitely going through that vegan diet again. So you're like, what I'm eating is questionable. Then you go to Dairy Queen afterwards.
But yeah, no, I feel like that's
this
a very
not obtained to any of my aunts.
yeah, don't take any offense to it. It's fine.
Someone out there will.
But yeah, I feel like that's a very controversial hot take, honestly. Like, and
Because
listening to it as well,
benefit
because
from it so much
yeah.
too. If they just like let us be.
Yeah.
Because hell, get your girl into books. If you're a gamer, get her into books, and she'll leave you the fuck alone.
Literally, y'all can sit together.
You can sit in opposite rooms.
You even the same room, honestly. I mean, that's spending time together. Like
setup, like he'll game, I'll sit in the living room on the couch and read for hours and hours while he games for hours and hours.
Exactly.
We're spending quality time together. We're not communicating. Occasionally, I'll ramble on about what's happening in a book, and he'll listen. But
exactly,
he does the same thing to me because we're both gamers too. So sometimes we switch, and he'll be reading on the couch, and I'll be gaming.
But yeah, I feel like that's a big hot take, honestly. I don't really know another one. It just came to my mind, honestly, when I was talking about that, because I was like, there's a lot of people that take offense to that, and there's a lot of women that take offense to it. I
also
get
don't
it.
like it when romance is called chick lit. I hate that.
God, I know. Like, no, anybody can read it. Just don't be misogynistic.
I love it when guys are like, dudes are just getting into it and loving it and they're enjoying it. Do I try and get my husband into it? Yes. But you know what? I've accepted that he just doesn't like romance.
Yeah.
So
it's fine.
It's
fine. Everyone has a different preference, which is fine.
There are other things that we have mutually in common, and other series that we both mutually like and enjoy. So we don't have to enjoy everything likewise, because
that's also another hot take, I think, because
there's definitely some series that he's recommended to me that I have not enjoyed.
You do not have to like the stuff that your partner likes to get along,
and that's in general too. Not everybody has to like the same things.
Yeah,
like, I don't like Colleen Hoover or any of her books.
Yeah, and that's
I
okay.
Didn't get into them. I also don't like.
Literally,
the very controversial hot take. I'm really gonna take down a lot of people with this one. I don't like Sarah J. Maas. I don't like her books. They're fucking long.
I'm
And
trying to remember who she is.
Court of Thorns and Roses.
Oh, I haven't read that series yet, so I may not. But okay, so
I
yeah,
have read all. Well, I've read all of the Court of Thorns and Roses, and you could not convince me to read Tower of Thorn of Glass. Sorry, I said Tower of God. Thorn of Glass. I was thinking of the series that Daniel recommended me. That is another one I wouldn't read. I didn't like it. But no, you cannot convince me to read Thorn of Glass. I tried to read Crescent City, the first one. I just didn't enjoy them. I'm not a big fantasy fan either. They're just boring. It takes so long to actually get to a good part of the story. And by the point you get to that point, you're just like, God. It's kind of lackluster.
I think the only like fantasy type series that
I'm gonna give Fourth Wing a try because I have not read that one yet, and everyone keeps recommending it to me.
I'm gonna eventually get to that one too, but it's very intimidating with how big it is. So
that's why I waited till they were on sale on Audible and bought them on sale.
Actually, I think I came across it at Goodwill a couple weeks ago, but I was like, I'm never gonna actually get to this like right now, so I don't need a big book taking up space on my shelf when I'm not gonna get to it right now. So I was
I'm not gonna pass up a $25 audio book that went on sale for like $5.
Yeah.
No, I bought Fourth Wing on sale when it was part of like a 2-for-1 credit. And used my credits for it because I got that and another one that I was wanting to read. So I was like,
yeah.
I'll eventually get to it. It's a book for my back burner when I run out of the other audiobooks that I'm listening to and I need something to listen to at work.
I really think the only two, actually. I said one, but two. I've read all of Twilight and I've read all of Harry Potter. But Harry Potter was a huge thing for me in school. I loved it. I watched all the movies.
Percy Jackson is the only one that I can't even say from my childhood because I didn't read it in my childhood. I wasn't allowed to.
I don't really.
I read it 2 years ago when the TV show came out because my husband is a really big fan of it. And he really wanted me to read it.
I don't think that I like it that much. Like
excited for me to read it. He bought me all the books. Okay,
I've given it
the minute he bought me all the books for it, I was like, all right, I'm reading it.
I've given it a chance, but like I don't really care for it that much. Like the movie, phenomenal. I loved it.
Did you read it as a kid?
I did, yeah. I think maybe
you probably had like so many. It might just not be your cup of tea, and that's okay.
Yeah, I loved the movie though. However, I haven't watched the show, so What?
You like that's a hot take. You like the movie?
Yes, I love Logan Lerman. I think he's in it, right?
Don't ever tell Daniel that.
He doesn't like the movie?
That movie is awful.
Oh, well, I mean, it's a childhood staple, you know? I like it. I enjoyed it. I actually went to the movies and seen it because of school. Maybe that's why I like it. It's a memory, but
I get that. I can't.
I don't enjoy like I don't know. I don't think that I would enjoy the books even now, to be honest, because like I'm just really not into fantasy unless it's like vampires.
Like I have to be in a specific mood for it, and it just so happened to be that I was really into Greek mythology, and I had just listened to.
See, that's a thing.
I just listened to all of Epic, or what was out of Epic, and I was like, I'm really in this Greek mood kick. I'm really into like the Odyssey. I was listening to the Odyssey as well, and so I was like, okay, let me read the Percy.
I'm so excited for that movie. Oh my god, with Tom Holland, the lineup for that movie is insane, and it's gonna be so long, but it's gonna be so worth it.
Hey, I don't mind long movies. I just really wish sometimes I could bring my fucking Kindle into the fucking movie theater and not get judged for it because, again, ADHD. I can't focus. On something for that long.
I mean, I can, especially when it's a good movie. Like
I had to bring like a fidget cube, and I lost my damn fidget toys, so I don't know where any of them are.
Listen, to be honest, the only reason I paid attention to him so much is because of Marlon Wayans and Tyreek Withers. They're kind of eye candy.
No, I paid attention because that bitch was a thinker, and I was like, if I look away for a second, I'm
that too.
Key part, and
that
it's not gonna make any sense to me.
That too, but
I was like, I already knew Maddie was probably going to have questions, and I was like, I feel like I need to have the answers for these.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I love the movies.
I love movies like that. Too.
I do too. I'd
never go into a horror movie with like oh, this is gonna scare me. Like, I hope it will, but honestly, I've accepted that probably most of what we see in the trailers is gonna be the scary part. So I go in with the hope that it will at least be a thinker, and I'll have some questions.
That is a hot take, by the way, because I've seen so many bad reviews on that movie, and it's actually so fucking good.
We enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
And I actually love psychological horror. I love
They're one of my
movies
favorite
like
types.
that.
I like campy found footage. Honestly, I like any type of horror that is not super gory. I'm not a big fan of the Saw movies. I'm not a big fan of Final Destination. I do watch them. I do enjoy them.
I don't like
think they're
Saw.
Classics. However,
Let's do horror hot takes.
Oh my god, yeah!
There's so many. Oh
we
my
definitely have a
god.
conversation about that. I've been on a horror movie kick recently.
Oh, they're on TV now, and like I don't know, I like watching them when they're actually on TV.
Horror movie night. One of the next
Yes.
nights you guys are over.
Yes.
There's a bunch of really new ones I want to watch, like Y2K and.
Okay, I tried to watch Night Swim last night. Horrible. It was so boring. It
looked boring. I'm not gonna lie. That's one of the reasons why I've been hesitant to watch it. I'm like, it looks cool, but it also like.
Literally, me and Maddie tried to watch it. We got 38 minutes in.
Like water. If it involves the water, it's gonna take me longer.
I wasn't a fan. Like, there was no jump scares. It was just so boring, and it was like one of the ones where there wasn't like a whole lot of things going on, so it was like kind of silent half of the time with only like I don't like I hate movies like that, honestly.
Just boring as hell.
Yeah, like there's nothing going on and everything. I mean, I don't like movies that have too much going on, but then when there's not enough going on, it's boring also. So it's like it lost my attention. But we did end up watching a movie called Drop. It was so good. This woman, she gets like airdropped a whole bunch of like threatening memes, and she's on a date with this guy who actually is like an undercover like FBI type of person who works for the mayor and has discriminating stuff on his camera because he's a photographer. And so an assassin is hired to kill him that night. And so he like gets this woman that's on the date with him to like try and kill him. It's really good.
I think I added this onto my list the other night.
Yeah, you definitely should watch it. It's super good.
I also want to watch Woman in the Yard. That one looks pretty good.
Yeah, didn't that come out this year, or was it at the end of last year?
I think it was like at the tail end of last year, beginning of this year.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that one and it looks pretty okay too. I don't like Saw at all. I don't like the movies.
Like I said, I've never really been into super gory horror.
I hate them so much. I don't like the newer Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I have to be forced to watch those movies. The only way I will watch those movies, I won't watch them out of my own like choice, is if someone puts it on and I just happen to be in the room and I can't change the channel.
I love
like if I was invited to someone's house and they were to put on Saw, I'd be like, I'm uncomfy.
Human Centipede is the worst fucking movie to ever exist on the planet,
no,
and if you like it,
that on, I'm walking the fuck out.
No, like why would you enjoy that?
I don't even care if I'm out in the middle of the woods. I will walk out of that house. I don't care if I get eaten by something that is in these woods.
It's just disgusting, okay? That's not even horror, okay? That's just flat out nasty.
It's so grotesque. Like
also, I don't
like body horror. That's the other thing.
I don't like The Grudge. That's probably a hot take. I don't like it. I like the first one. The other ones are kind of fucking boring.
Well, yes, because anything with sequels kind of sucks, in my opinion. I hate.
Yeah,
I don't. A few things that I like sequels for, and there's some that I'm just like, why the hell are you?
I'll watch it, but I won't enjoy watching it.
Honestly, my favorite type of horror is international horror. If it's not from America and not U.S. made, like I love Korean and Japanese horror. They're just.
There's this one.
They just do paranormal and like psychological ones better.
I hate Paranormal Activity. Those movies are horrible. Like the first one actually did scare me when I was a kid because I believe in ghosts very heavily.
Out of pure nostalgic reasons, but like they're not ones that I actually pay attention to.
Haunted House, however, that is one of my all-time favorite scary movies. There
was one year that Daniel came home, or he went to work at like 9 a.m. with me watching Monster House. Fucking came home I was still watching Monster House. It was just in a different part of the movie. And I was like, yeah, I'm restarting this fucking thing. It's my favorite thing because I had just found it for like the first time in years. So I was like, I gotta revamp my memory of this.
Okay, so I have some really good hot takes for myself because they're very controversial with a lot of people. The only Tim Burton movie that I like is Edward Scissorhands. I don't like Coraline. I don't like Nightmare Before Christmas, and I can tolerate Corpse Bride, but I don't like it, and I also hate Beetlejuice.
I would much rather you like Coraline a little bit more than you would Corpse Bride because I think Coraline is an absolute cult classic. I say that.
I mean,
because
it's
one of my
okay.
favorite.
Like, I mean, I can watch it, but I detest The Nightmare Before Christmas. I hate that movie so much.
So I think my reason for liking Coraline massively too is I have a memory attached to that one.
Yeah.
It's one of the first books that like had been gifted to me after I learned that was one of the books I learned how to read on.
Yeah.
And it was also one of the last movies that my uncle took me to before we moved. So
I mean, that's understandable, yeah.
He also bought me the DVD when it came out.
And I love the style of them, like the claymation. That's amazing. That is so cool.
Have you watched Paranorman?
Yes. I really like that one. I like Monster House. I like what's that one? There's another kid one that's kind of like Monster House, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's also like it's not necessarily Halloween, I don't think, but it is like a fall type vibe.
Box Trolls?
No, I have seen that one though. God, I can't remember the name of it. I don't know, but it's like that, and I also enjoyed that one. But I think that like the claymation, animation, all of that, it's so cool. I love it, but it's just really boring for The Nightmare Before Christmas and
That one I can agree with.
like Corpse Bride, all of that. Like, and his characters so cool. I love them. I think Nightmare Before Christmas has been thrown at us so much because it's played.
It's oversaturated.
Yeah, it gets played from
Fight
Halloween
me on it.
literally all the way until like January, like all the time because I mean it is Christmas,
People
it's
arguing,
Halloween.
like it's Halloween, it's a Christmas movie. I don't watch it either way.
Yeah, exactly. I don't really care for it, so I'm not gonna watch it.
Like,
but
it's not on either of my holiday watch lists.
No.
Like my mandatory Halloween watches, like as soon as October 1st hits, the first thing I'm watching is Trick or Treat.
Oh, Sam is so cute. I love him so much.
Tradition for years.
We should go back to the movies and watch that when it comes out again. I think that would be so cool. We were not old enough to get in when it came out in 2008. So to see that in theaters would be actually really cool.
And again, that one was like one of the first horror movies that I had been introduced to, and that got me really into horror. So I was like,
Chucky
he will always have a special place in my heart.
Chucky is like that for me.
Chucky gave me fucking issues. Okay, he had already worsened a fear of dolls that I already had because I had some really creepy porcelain dolls growing up, and I was terrified of those things. And so seeing Chucky for the first time, and in like 8-year-old brain me, I'm convinced that dolls really can come to life, and then mine are plotting my fucking movie.
I loved Chucky when I was younger. I wanted the Good Guys doll so bad, and we couldn't find it anywhere, and we couldn't find Chucky himself. And at that time, I watched all of them. I loved them so much, and I was going to get the Bride of Chucky. However, I ended up with Glenn, aka Shitface. And I carried him around like an actual baby doll all the time. He had clothes on him, he had shoes. I would tie his shoes for him, socks, everything. He was my baby doll, okay? He was literally, like, I kid you not, this big.
One of those big guys?
Yeah. He was literally as big as I was, and I would carry him around. He's hideous, but I thought he was adorable, and I loved him so much. And literally, I had him for years. And I wanted Chucky also, but still couldn't find him anywhere. But that was I think my very first like series that I remember actually watching and being like, oh my god, I love this. And then it was Halloween.
I will say, now as an adult, I do love the Chucky movies.
Yeah, they're so campy and like so like the acting is so like
over dramatic, like not super scary, but like cult classics. Like you can appreciate for the art that they are.
Michael Myers used to terrify the hell out of me, and I loved that he scared
and
me.
Even more so when I found out that's a Captain Kirk mask from Star Trek.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a Captain Kirk mask painted just like stark white. They changed the coloring. It's just a Star Trek mask.
No fucking way.
100%. I'm pretty sure I didn't.
That is insane. I thought it was just a mask, like
Nope.
There.
They took like a Star Trek mask and repainted it, and that's Michael Myers' mask.
Oh my god, I never knew that. You learn something new every day,
I'm
kids.
gonna confirm that.
But yeah, no, I loved the Halloween movies. I still love them. They're my absolute favorite. They're a must watch every single year, along with Scream and the first Jeepers Creepers. I think those are my top 3. Like OG Halloween, OG Jeepers Creepers, and OG uh William Shatner?
Yep, William Shatner's Captain
What
Kirk.
the
That's what the mask
fuck?
originally fucking looks like.
That
They
is
just cut out the eyes
creepy.
and like repainted it. Yeah.
Oh my god. That's even more creepier. I also think it's scary how he never runs. And he's
Yeah,
always
no.
somehow there. Like
He's just walking at you and you're just like, how are you catching up?
yeah, I think I would shit my pants, honestly. I would literally just kill me. Just take me out. It's fine. If there was
I've already determined if a serial killer's coming at me, I'm gonna act 10 times crazier than them. I'm gonna start
Either
acting,
that or I'm gonna be
barking like a dog.
either that or if it's a hot like mask, I'm gonna be like, you're not gonna kill
I'm gonna
me.
with them. I'm gonna make them so uncomfortable sexually they're gonna be like, God, get me the fuck away.
Yeah. Especially if it's Scream.
I'm gonna be like, you just want to take me home. Don't you?
Leave the mask on.
Stab me all you want. It doesn't bother me. Wounds will heal.
Your ego will not. But ew, I just smacked into the microphone. That is so disgusting. I am so sorry. Oh. That was really disgusting. I'm so sorry y'all had to hear that. This video has been the most chaotic video I think we have ever made. We're just all over the place talking about everything. If you've stayed this long, we appreciate it. We do need to start wrapping it up soon, though, because we're almost at an hour.
Good gracious, we've been going at it for an hour.
Yeah.
Talking for an hour, eating. Well, you know what? That just makes sense. We finally eaten into the cake. Why does it look like why does it look like a pair of panties? What the fuck is wrong with us?
I was gonna say cervix, or uterus.
But no, it looks like a pair of underwear. We got.
It does. I don't know why we haven't eaten the middle out. It's kind of bothering me now.
Let's fix that.
There's a lot of icing, but
Still underwear looking.
I'm not gonna smack into the microphone this time.
Try not to choke on the cake that I just one inhaled.
Anyways, we will definitely have more horror episodes, obviously, with Halloween coming up.
I got the audiobook for the Twisted Ones, by the way.
Oh, you did? We are gonna read at least one book through the entirety together.
Yes.
Well, together.
We'll do a review on it, but it is set here in North Carolina, which is part of the reason why we picked it. I've also heard really good things about this horror author. I've only read one of her other books, and I really enjoyed it. I think you will too.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of looking forward to this one. I have not read this one, but like I said, it's set here in North Carolina, so I figured it'd be a nice, fun pick when I introduced it to you.
Yeah.
I think it was part of the reason why we decided to do it, because it's Appalachian, folky horror set here in North Carolina.
Yeah, we're very close to the Appalachian Mountains, so
specifically where I live in the middle of the woods.
Yeah. I kind of live in the middle of the woods too, but not like super. This is like way back in the woods, to be honest. But yeah, we're very close to those areas, so it's really fun to read stuff and see all kinds of like different stuff. But we definitely will be doing more horror-based episodes because we both love Halloween very much. We will not be doing any themes or anything because I mean we talked about that at the beginning of the video. We don't want to feel pressure. We just want to read and enjoy it.
I will say, we'll put more information out as we get it, but for future lookouts for our more local readers or listeners, our more local listeners, we are going to be putting out just randomly bookmarks friendship bracelets. We're bringing back the old-fashioned friendship
Yeah,
bracelets.
we're making them by hand too, which is so cool.
Think Swiftie vibes, like you're going to
Yeah.
a Taylor Swift concert and you're loading up on a armful of bead bracelets.
Yeah, we're gonna attach them to the bookmarks and then hopefully like put them in books, put them in coffee shops.
We're also gonna put just random bracelets out throughout the world with little tags that say they're not lost.
Yep.
They just need a new home.
Yep. But we hope that you guys enjoyed this video and hope that you guys, well, thank you for sitting with us for an
Sitting with us
hour
and
almost and
Join us chit-chat, shoot the
celebrating
shit.
our
Not
100
really
views.
talking about books. We were really about books today.
Yeah, we talked a bit in the beginning and then a little bit at the end, which it's good to have a break from talking about books so much. I mean, yes, we are a book podcast, but like we do enjoy other things.
We do like other things. We're not just readers.
Yeah,
We're
so
also gamers and
yeah.
horror movie connoisseurs.
Yeah, I just love movies, period.
Same.
I love film. I love film, which is why I really want to get into it. But I love way more things than just books. I love food. We both love food.
Yes.
So we're actually gonna do some videos of us trying like different foods from like around the world, which will be really fun, I think.
Or even random strange new snacks that they're coming out with, because they're coming out with some real funky flavors.
Yeah.
We got
Oh my
we got
god.
some really fun things coming in for us to try on video for you guys one day.
Yep.
Um,
We also really I lost my train of thought. Hold on, my burp made me lose train of thought. But yeah, no, we will definitely be. Oh, also, we are possibly discussing doing a live
yes.
and after dark episodes of our podcast, also, which will probably start in October.
And those will be more adult themes. We'll probably
Be tipsy.
a little tipsy. So
That'll be fun.
those will, I think, will probably. I think we might end up making like a Twitch, because that might be the easiest thing for us
Yeah.
to like live stream from. Honestly, is to
we're
But let
definitely
us
gonna
know,
do some
but-
like horror themed Mad Libs, probably a little
But yes,
bit
we want to do
tipsy
some
and stuff
more,
like that.
adult themed ones.
I mean,
because-
we are adults, so
and sometimes I think it would just honestly, I think Mad Libs a little bit tipsy would be 10 times funnier.
it would.
I'm a
It
lot more
would.
funnier when I have the alcohol in my system. You think I let loose when I'm sober? Good lord.
Yeah, me too. I am the exact
I'm
same
more
way.
country.
So
It's funny. I'm more country and it mixes in weird. Like I'll talk normal for a second and then I'll just be like southern drawl.
yep.
You're
I
just
have
whipping
videos
them
where
up.
I seem so normal, and then like a couple minutes later, I have more drinks in my system, and I sound backwoods. So. But yeah, we'll be doing that. We'll be doing a lot of stuff coming up for the holidays, especially
We have
because
some
that
photo shoot ideas coming out.
Yep.
Because we want to take pictures for the podcast.
that is our favorite time of year.
We eventually want to make an opening, but if anyone has any opening ideas or
Yeah, please let us know or know anyone in that animation type of.
because that is one skill that we do not have.
Yeah, I would like to learn it, but I also don't have
Same.
the patience for it right now, honestly.
I had one animation class in middle school, and that was so long ago. Like
Yeah, I would.
so long ago, actually.
I would eventually love to learn how to do that, but as of right now, there is a lot of things on our plate, a lot of things that's happening, a lot of things coming out.
New skills right now with the
This
podcast,
podcast,
like-
which goes back to earlier when we were talking about what we like, what we dislike, what we've learned. So yeah, but anyways, thanks for sticking with us for
this
4 or 5
celebration
months
episode.
in the celebration episode that we have right now.
Next week, like we said, we'll be doing more horror things. I think we're gonna do a scary Mad Libs.
Yes, it'll be really fun. So we hope that you come back, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.